Welcome, Total Pro Nation. It's Lambo at Lambo's World of Sports, is edited by Sideline Sports Network. Today we'll be talking about some college football. So now we've expected the team on Texas A&M. We expect them to get hot. We expect them, to be, somewhat competitive. But I feel like Jimbo Fisher is probably on the hot seat. Here's why. Jimbo Fisher has been hired by the University of Texas A&M since December of 2017 after he left the Florida State Seminoles. But he's been there for 5 years. This will be his sixth year as the head coach of Texas A&M. He's supposed to bring in more, excitement, credibility for the program. They're supposed to beat the team to beat Alabama, but they hadn't won the West of the conference or won the SEC championship since he's been there. And last year they finished 5-7 overall. They're questioning the quarterbacks he played last year, the offensive play calling, and his huge contract, where it's going to be hard for him to fire the man because of his buyout. So an extension, he also got an extension that began of last season, but he got a extension that runs through 2031. So basically, he makes $9 million per year. That increases $1 million per year. So by the time it hits 2031, if he still has a job or they buy him out, he'll make about $20 million. So it's going to be very hard to cut him because if you fired the man after this past season, um, you would owe Texas A&M was going to owe him $77 million. Then if you fire him after the 2024 season, it goes down to $68 million. Then 2025 is reduced to $58 million, and it goes down to $10 million per season. So you basically, if you're Texas A&M and you're the athletic director, you got that man on a bad contract. Um, Basically, if he were to get fired, 25% of the total buyout will be due 60 days after termination, and then the rest will be paid out yearly through the end of 2020-31. I'm how confident I am in Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher is a very, very good coach. I'm very, very confident. I think Texas A&M would be a very, very, very better and competitive team for this past year. Like I said, looking at this Texas A&M football schedule and whatnot, I think I have them winning. They got the quarterback situation straight, the wide receiver straight. It looks like I have Texas A&M winning at least 8 games. Now, the ones I want to see, is the Auburn game, and then I think they play Alabama this year. Yes, they always play Alabama, so the Alabama game will be nice. The LSU game will be nice. All that other stuff as well. So we're going to see, and of course, Ole Miss. But I think Jimbo Fisher is on the hot seat. But the question to Texas A&M athletic director, like, do you really want to, pay that man, $77 million if you would have terminated him this year? So that's going to be pretty tough. But I think Texas A&M will be a better team. I hope they're a better team because I like to see Texas A&M succeed. Jimbo Fisher, like I said, Jimbo Fisher wins off his quarterbacks. Last year, he ain't have no quarterbacks. So, he ain't got this year. They shouldn't have any excuse. They're rebuilding. I think, they got quarterbacks between Connor Wegman and Max Johnson. So we're going to see out of those two who starts and who's the better quarterback. And like I said, Evan Stewart, I think he's a very, very talented wide receiver as well. You still have Moose Muhammad III. You still have Amari Daniels as your running back, and you have Ruben Owens as well. So we gonna see what happens. Texas A&M has the talent. They have the talent that I think they still have a defensive coordinator. I think it's DJ Dirk. I think he used to be the head coach of Maryland before the whole, you know, allegations and whatnot about a player dying. So I think he's still on the staff. So, this should be all right. I think Texas A&M will be all right. I think Jimbo Fisher, if he does not succeed, will be on the hot seat, or he could have a winning record. But if he doesn't win the SEC tournament, we're gonna have to see. So I think Jimbo Fisher gonna have to just win it all. But it's like I said, it's tough. I've been a coach. There's coaches around me. It's tough to win every single game, especially when you're going against Kirby Smart, Nick Saban. It's gonna be tough. So thank you, Total Potential. If you can like, comment, and subscribe. This is Lambo's World of Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. We will be seeing you